This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 15th of March. This is James Spann. Showers and thunderstorms continue to push southward across Alabama today. The active storms are down in the southern part of the state, especially in southeast Alabama. Let's begin with the radar, and we are live at 3 o'clock on the nose. And you can see we've got a couple of severe thunderstorm warning polygons down in the southern part of the state. One is in effect for southern Crenshaw County. The storm that's approaching Brantley, south of Luverne, could produce some fairly large hail, and that storm will be extending into northern Coffee County. And there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect there as well. And again, the storm has actually weakened a little bit in the last 15 minutes. That thing really looked like it was producing very large hail back around Chapman and Georgiana and Butler County. And again, that's going to be crossing US 331 near Brantley soon, then moving into the northern part of Coffee County. That severe thunderstorm warning polygon is for areas north of Enterprise, north of US 84. And again, there's no tornado threat here this afternoon. The main concern, like we had early this morning, strong straight line winds and some cases of large hail. Let's kind of expand the view out, and you can see that we've got the thunderstorms stretched out basically in a line now from near Atmore in Escambia County over to Luverne and Brantley in Crenshaw County to Troy and north of Eufaula. And those storms will keep on pressing down into the southeastern part of the state. And again, the main threat will be from hail and strong straight-line winds. We should mention that there is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for South Alabama. The county's in pink on that map this evening. That's for areas basically south of a line from Thomasville to Greenville to Eufaula. And again, we'll be watching the storms carefully. We'll go back to the radar. We'll take a look at the radar coming out of Mobile. And again, we have no sign of any severe storms in the southwest part of the state at this point, just a lot of rain. The heavier storms should be into Mobile, I'd say, by 3:30, 4 o'clock this afternoon. A lot of rain, thunder, lightning, gusty winds. But again, at this point, we see no evidence that any of the activity there is severe. So I would suggest the better chance of the heavier, severe type storms across the southeastern counties of the state. And again, the main concern coming from hail and strong straight-line winds. And again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect now for the southern part of Crenshaw County and the northern part of Coffee County. That storm that's near Brantley could possibly produce some large hail. Here's the big picture, the upper air look. That upper low is still spinning away out in the southwest. And again, we have a surface boundary that's trying to press in here. We'll check the visible satellite view. Got a few thin spots over the northern half of the state. And again, you can see those thunderstorm clusters down in parts of South Alabama. And I thought real quick, let's go back to the radar. I wanted to check the northern half of the state. There's a lot of spring sports for the northern part of Alabama. And you can see right now North Alabama is relatively dry, but we do note we have some more light rain coming into the western part of the state that will likely move into the Tuscaloosa area within the next hour, and that could affect places like Birmingham. And again, if you're in North Alabama, you could see some lingering light rain tonight. But again, the threat of the heavier storms way down to the south in that severe thunderstorm watch area. Here's the national watch warning map. And again, we've still got winter storm warnings for parts of southern Colorado, northern New Mexico. Also a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of South Texas. Here's a look at the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. We have a risk of severe storms from the Rio Grande of Texas, South Texas, over into South Carolina. We have an enhanced risk over parts of South Texas. In Alabama, we have a level 2 out of 5 threat for the southern third of the state through tonight. And again, like we've talked about, we're not concerned about tornadoes, but the possibility of some large hail and strong straight-line winds. This is tomorrow. Got a risk of severe storms over South Texas and parts of southwest Louisiana. And then on day 3, which is Sunday, we have a marginal risk on the Gulf Coast. And this includes the southern part of Mobile and Baldwin counties, the Florida Panhandle, and South Mississippi. For the northern half of the state, not expecting thunder, just showers on Sunday. Probably nothing too widespread. But again, maybe a few strong storms into the Gulf Coast. And again, like what we're seeing today, the main concern coming from hail and strong straight-line winds. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. Understand this counts the rain we had today. Rain amounts between 1 and 3 inches for much of the state. Again, we'll see showers around Sunday night. And then we're dry for the first part of next week. And the big story for next week is the fact that we're expecting a late season freeze in here. Early Tuesday morning. Lows for the northern half of the state between 25 and 32, so be aware of that. And the vendor that provides the model graphics, they are down this afternoon, so I have to show you some of the older graphics, but the idea stays the same. This is Sunday, and again, tomorrow should be dry. We think today, tomorrow, dry, a mix of sun and clouds, highs in the 70s. And then Sunday, we'll have the chance of showers, maybe some strong storms near the Gulf Coast, but the rain for the rest of the state should be relatively light. We start to turn cooler. The high Sunday will be in the 60s. Monday, a sunny and cool day. 50s for North Alabama, 60s for the South. And again, Tuesday morning, that's when that late season freeze is likely. And that's probably not the last one. Lows between 25 and 32 for the northern half of the state. And again, we could see some frost easily down into South Alabama. And then toward the end of next week, we'll have a chance of getting some rain. Looks like the next chance of rain will be Thursday night and Friday of next week. And it does not look like a severe weather situation at this point. And again, you can see the national blend of models showing 31 for Birmingham early Tuesday morning of next week, meaning many places will be in the 20s to start the day. But then we bounce back with highs around 70 for the latter half of the week. And this is just in, hot off the presses. This is the brand new 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for March 23rd through March 29th. And if this works out, temperatures here would be very close to average. Hey, let's roll that Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. What a crowd today. This was fun. I was at Thorsby High School. These are pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. And during the weather program, we actually had a thunderstorm in progress. That's a good teachable moment right there. But we had a great time today, and this cake is just unbelievable. Wow. You know, I don't know how you make a cake like that. That's a piece of art. We got the state bird in there. We got me on TV. But what a great day today. The kids were absolutely amazing. Love coming to see the Thorsby Rebels. Great time today. Amazing teachers and students. So again, to everybody at Thorsby High School, Chilton County, thanks a lot for an amazing, great visit earlier today. You guys are looking good. So don't forget, we have a book signing tomorrow, Rainbow City. We are going to be at Union Jack Cafe. That's a great place. We're going to be there between 10 and 1. And we'll have our Benny and Chipper series for kids, The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared, All You Can Do Is Pray, Weathering Life, and then all the cool weather hats and shirts from Crest Publishers. They do just a great job. That stuff is so much fun. We have great crowds. We have such a great time. I love hearing weather stories, and I would imagine some people in Etowah County have quite a story about that thunderstorm that came through this morning. No tornado, but just strong thunderstorm winds produced a lot of tree damage, especially around Attala, back up toward Ball Play and Hoax Bluff. And again, we're fortunate nobody was hurt. If you see my social media feed, you'll see some photographs of a car that a huge tree came down on this thing up around Ball Play, and there was actually a person in the vehicle, and they made it out without a scratch, which is just a miracle. But again, that's Union Jack Cafe tomorrow, Rainbow City, between 10 and 1 o'clock. We're going to have a great time there. And don't forget, if you can, watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News, right across the hall, Studio A, 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.